Happy midweek to you. It's just about time for the area's only live local talk and entertainment show. Virginia This Morning, ready to launch into action. Amy Lacey is here. I'm Bill Bevins. Kristen Lors is on a special assignment today, and we'll check in with her in just a few moments. Good morning, Amy.
Good morning, Bill. It feels good to be here on this Wednesday, and we're helping everybody kind of get to their midweek point and just really celebrate and dance into the end of the work week. How about that?
Well, all right, so here's the thing. Today's Wednesday. Yesterday felt like a Monday.
It did, yes.
Now we skipped to Wednesday, so we had Monday, Wednesday, sort of, kind of ish.
But not really a Tuesday.
But yeah. So now it's like, oh, wait a minute. Weekend's just around the corner.
I know, right? Only a couple of days away.
I can get used to this short week kind of situation.
Yeah.
Let's work on that. We just had Labor Day, so all right. So anyway, so happy Wednesday to you.
Happy Wednesday to you, and we will keep reminding you that it's Wednesday because it is again one of those weeks where you don't quite know what the day is. But we do want to welcome you. Thank you so much, and say hello for watching us from home, work, or on wtvr.com. We appreciate the privilege of your time each weekday morning from 9 to 10 a.m. It's a special day here at CBS 6 because our parent company, the EW Scripps Company, is proud of all the work that we do to promote positive initiatives that help our communities, one of which is the Scripps Howard Fund, which believes giving children books can open up creativity and their imaginations and can take them to new heights. This is part of the If You Give a Child a Book campaign. Now, this is where we invite you to join us in this special cause. If you'd like to make a donation that will help area kids receive books, just scan that QR code on your screen right now, and you can really make a difference in a child's life. Thank you so much for your support today.
Absolutely. All right, folks, our friends from the Tablespoons Bakery are proud of their successful nonprofit organization. They provide internship and employment opportunities for young adults with developmental disabilities. Today, founder and executive director of the program, Elizabeth Redford, is here, and she brought along one of her exceptional team members. Yep, that's Shelly Lance over there again today, and they are going to put together one of my all-time favorites, pimento cheese. Yes, please.
Yay.
More cheese.
Shelly is a natural for TV, and we always like to stay connected to you, our friends and viewers of the show, and one way we do that is through our Everywhere You Are segment. Over the years, we've enjoyed countless pictures and videos of some of your life's adventures. Check out images just like this one.
Okay, what we got?
We will share the details on who sent it in, and we'll view a few more submissions coming up a little bit later in our second half hour.
All right, just a few minutes ago, we told you about the Scripps Howard's Fun. It's If You Give a Child a Book, the big campaign. September is Library Card Sign-Up Month, so Kristen Lors is on location at Richmond Public Library's East End branch, and we'll share a preview. Hey, Kristen.
Hey, good morning, Bill. Good morning, Amy. I'm so jealous you get to be there in the studio with Elizabeth and Shelly, Tablespoons Bakery. I know that that's going to be delicious. We need smell-o-vision so I can smell it here, because I bet you would want to smell the library, the smell of books. I have a special one that we're going to show you in just a second. But how easy is it to sign up for a library card? And when you have one, you just feel so official. Whether you're an adult, whether you're a child, we're going to show you how to do that. We're going to be talking with Library Director Scott Firestein here. He's going to show us all how to do it. And there's a special logo. It's their new logo that we're going to be showing you on that library card. We have Ripple, the river otter. He's coming up the James River right now. He's going to be visiting with the kids, and we're going to see story time here. We can't wait to see. We love a good mascot, don't we? And take a look at this. I don't know if we can zoom in. This is the bookmark that we have, as they will be partnering with Gelati Celesti, how you can earn a free scoop, and they have a limited edition flavor just for Library Card Sign-Up Month. That's all of September. Now, before we head it out to Tom, I know he loves to do this. He loves the smell of library books. We have a red book for you, and I wanted to do this and show him. Tom, we're going to send it out to you. I can't guarantee that I can bring this book to you, but I know that you love the smell of library, especially library books. Can you get a smell?
Oh,
Sniffing
thank
out
you.
a good story there.
And that's the smell of knowledge, too.
Yeah,
That's a good one.
That is
It's a good story.
transferring.
I know you can.
Yes, the yellowed pages, the library dust, the overdue fines all collected,
Whoa,
man.
whoa,
Dust
easy,
it off.
Tom.
Yep.
Brings
What
back
about
memories.
the macrofiche?
Oh yeah, the
they
micro
don't-
and the
Still have
macro
those?
fiche.
Micro and macro.
Did you hear Tom?
They do sometimes.
Yes, the old microfiche. Good. The
Tom
Library of
said, dust
Congress.
it off. The yellow pages.
Yeah.
The smell.
The card catalog.
The card catalog.
Card catalog.
That's old school, but that's how you had to do it. Remember a research project? You had to pull out that 4-mile-long card catalog, and you had to go through it. Oh man, that's how we did it. How did we do it? I mean, seriously, how did we even find the library back then? Wow. Well, there is the Diamond, and there's baseball tonight. We got library today and baseball tonight. What else? What else could we bring you here? The current temperature is, oh, not the temperature. This will be tonight's game, by the way, 6:35. At the Diamond tonight, another beautiful night. More clouds around compared to last night, but nonetheless, 74, 68 by the game's end. Looking pretty nice out there. Been looking at the Diamond all morning long. Mostly cloudy right now, northeasterly. So we now have an easterly component plugged in. So you're going to get a little more cloudiness, touch more humidity. Not much today, but a little bit more. 63 right now. We had some 40s. In fact, we had a lot of 40s this morning. Now we're back up into those 60s. I think we're just in the mid and upper 50s here in town, though. More clouds today, of course. Still cool, though. Highs will still just be in the 70s. We hit 78 yesterday. Probably about the same today. Mostly cloudy. Still cool tonight. Not quite as chilly, but I think about 61 ought to do it. You can see a lot of those clouds, mostly high, maybe a few mid-level clouds. They're broken here, so you can see a mix of blue sky and some feathery clouds up there. Nothing happening too much. High pressure still dominating for us, so we're getting a little bit more of an easterly component, northeasterly breezes today. Keeping us cool, keeping us in and out of clouds for the next couple of days, but generally we're dry. There's Thursday, and probably even into Friday will be dry. Could be some showers late Friday into early Saturday, and then again Saturday afternoon. That's probably our next best chances for rain. Outside of that, 70s and low 80s, maybe a little more humidity also Friday, Saturday. Another front coming through is going to drop humidity back for Sunday. Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. We'll get back to the 50s again at night. So a couple days back to the 80s, but no major warm-ups on the horizon. All right, Virginia This Morning will continue right after this.
Hey everybody, happy Wednesday. Yeah, it is Wednesday. Virginia This Morning should be your one-stop shop for everything entertainment and beyond here in Central Virginia. It's after 9 o'clock, so that means we've officially launched our live show. I'm Amy Lacey. Bill Bevins and I are delighted that you've tuned in today. Kristen Lors is on assignment at a Richmond library this morning, and we will check in with her in just a few minutes.
I like how you highlighted. How did you say delight?
Delightful, you know, just
Delighted.
add a little whimsy to the morning, Bill.
You almost lit and flew there, just on one word. All right, we hope your day is off to a great start. The Scripps Howard Fund is part of our parent firm, the East W. Scripps Company. They strongly believe in giving children books, and that can open up creativity and spark their imaginations. We at CBS 6 are happy to support the If You Give a Child a Book initiative. Take a look at your screen and scan the QR code if you can. You can donate so that area kids in our community have the chance to expand their horizons by reading good books, and we thank you in advance for doing that.
Literacy, the gift that keeps on giving, such an important cause to be a part of. Now also is the time to bring you up to speed with a recap of what you can expect to see here today. The Tablespoons Bakery is a great resource in our community. They give employment opportunities to those with developmental disabilities. Elizabeth Redford is the founder of the organization, and she's here with one of their star employees. Yeah, she is, Shelley Lance. Together they're going to make some pimento cheese for us to sample. We might even have a little dancing going on too. Shelley's been teaching us to dance, so we might have that coming up.
I'm not that good of a student at that. We're looking forward to that. Folks, the lid comes off our inbox for our Everywhere You Are segment. We'll share some fun visuals with you in our second half hour.
But wait, there's more, but you have to stay tuned to see what else is coming up on today's show.
Okay, Amy, it's a new month and a new chance to be a winner. This is the first Wednesday in September, so you know what that means. It's time for this week's Word Game. Where'd that come from? All right, for those of you who are joining us for the first time, this is how we play the game. I will mention a word and or a phrase that you've heard, maybe even used in conversation. You have to figure out the origins of that word, where it comes from. So in keeping with Tablespoon's Bakery being here, today's phrase is piece of cake.
Okay. Well,
so that's like if something's easy, you know, you got it. You got it. It's a piece of cake.
So that part of it I knew, but what quickly comes to mind is what the Marie Antoinette saying, let them eat cake. And while that was kind, it was not kind. It was disregard for the hunger that was happening in the community. But at that time, cake was seen as something special, something luxurious. Right. Yeah. So I'm thinking piece of cake is just a nod to that it is talking about that it's something special and easy and fun and light and delightful.
Show's over at 10.
Delightful, if I can say it like that, Bill.
All right, well, I stopped her, but she was getting there. All right, did she get it right is the question. We'll have to stick around, find out a little bit later on in the hour.
I'm gonna wait to hear the answer to that one too. I want to know. Well, one of the tools needed to get the weekly word or phrase correct, of course, is literacy, and we're proud to be a part of the Scripps Howard Funds If You Give a Child a Book campaign. In celebration of this initiative and to recognize September being Library Card Sign-Up Month, Kristen Lors is live on location at Richmond Public Library's East End branch, and she joins us now. Hey, Kristen, is that smell of books surrounding you?
Yes, it is. We were showing you the red book. I have it here. Tom mentioned the yellow pages and dusting off the book. He's so silly. It smells good. I'm here with Library Director Scott Firestein. We're going to talk about how easy it is to sign up for a library card. He has two to show you. So, Scott, take it away. Tell us how easy it is and the world of possibilities that opens up. You feel so official when you have a library card. Let's see what we have here.
Well, good morning, Kristen. I'm Scott Firestein, Director of Richmond Public Library. We have two library cards. This is our adult library card, and this is our youth library card, and it features Ripple the River Otter.
That's right.
Who is our official mascot for the Richmond Public Library. And we felt it was so appropriate because the River Otter is coming back, and he just loves to visit our libraries. But the most important thing that Ripple needs is his library card, because that lets him check out books, get videos, get DVDs, get online, and attend story time.
At what age can you get a library card?
Any age.
Any age.
Children, babies, infants, 100. I like to say we serve everyone from birth to 100 plus.
And that's what we do here.
Yes.
We have two just for now. What do parents need to bring so kids can have their official library card?
Just need to bring something with their address and name on it, and be responsible for their books and their children's books. So they just need to, that's it.
Nothing makes you feel more official than having your library card with you. Why is that?
Well, it's the most powerful card in your wallet.
It absolutely is.
And it's often your first card.
Your first card, that's what it is. It just makes you feel like you have it, you belong to a community. And the community here at the library, there's so many books, but there are so many more possibilities than just reading. What else do you offer at the library?
So we have programs for, we have maker spaces, we have books, we have author visits, and most importantly, we have story time. And that's where families and caregivers can come together and experience all we have to offer in terms of a learning environment. So we make sure that there's songs and finger plays and books and usually a craft activity.
And usually we're whispering, but it sounds like these libraries now are so active with story time, with a River Otter, Ripple coming in, and that's why story time is special today.
That's right. libraries are where it happens. And so the library of last century where we were quiet and tiptoed around, those libraries are gone. So this is where it happens again. We have computers, we have access to the internet, we have free Wi-Fi. It's where you can go and connect. Not only connect with the internet and places beyond Richmond, but also to your community. So you can come and meet your community, your friends, your neighbors, and bring your children, grandchildren, and just have an experience that is part of what your community provides you.
And when you come to the library, it's amazing. You actually run into somebody else that you may have seen from school, may have seen out in the community, so it really kind of brings everyone together. How can people sign up for their card? Not just coming in to the library.
That's right. I'm glad you mentioned that. So rvalibrary.org is our official website. I often think of it as our 10th library branch. It's where you can go and access it 24/7, 365. You can actually get a library card there. So let us know who you are, and you can start actually checking out books, electronic books and videos and music through our streaming services that the library card provides you access to. So you don't have to. We love it if you come in because we're doing a special thing this month, and we're going to talk about that a little bit more. But your electronic library card will get you started, and you can do it right now. Just visit rvalibrary.org, and you can just find where that application is. And you can also download an application.
That's right.
What's any organization without an application these days? So we have a fantastic library app. It's in the Play Store, and it's on the Google Play Store and the Apple Store. Just look up our RPL Library, and you can get that app. Once you have your library card number, you can start checking out books right there.
So it's super easy. You can do it here at the library. With the app, of course, you can get more information, or you can sign up for your library card online. Now, if you sign up this month, something special, what's a library book without a bookmark?
Right. And
so we have...
This month, we have a free scoop from Gelati Celesti. It's Ripple's Chocolate Cherry Pie.
That's right. Chocolate for literacy. See, we're getting it. And it sounds delicious, so you get that with the bookmark. When you come in and sign up for your library card, that's your incentive to come down, say hi to everyone, check out some books, and enjoy this world of possibilities.
Right. It's the most powerful card in your wallet. It's going to open up opportunity, connect you with your community, and it opens you up to learning.
That's exactly it, and we love it. Scott, thank you so much for being with us today. We have some quick information we're going to pop up and read here. This is the Richmond Public Library. As Amy and Bill said, the East End branch. It's located at 1200 North 25th Street right here in Richmond. And if you'd like to donate to the Scripps Howard Funds, If You Give a Child a Book, visit ifyougiveabook.com. Virginia This Morning will be returning right after this break.
This segment is sponsored by Virginia Housing.
All right, folks, it's Welcome Home Wednesday, presented by our friends from Virginia Housing. Understanding mortgages is today's topic.
And it can be a tough topic to understand, so we're going to break this down, make it as easy as possible for you. There are many mortgage loan products available to home buyers, and they're not one size fits all. That's the important thing to remember. The loan that is best for you will depend on your personal situation. Lenders will suggest loan products, but make sure that you learn how they all compare so that you can make the right choice. The type of loan you get can be the difference between paying a lot of money in interest and saving yourself thousands of dollars.
And like the lady said, there's tons of them out there. You have to pick the one that's right for you. Virginia Housing offers mortgage loans for both first-time and repeat home buyers. They even have programs that can provide up to 100% financing, and as a first-time home buyer, you may qualify for a down payment or closing cost assistance grant. This is a grant. They are free. That means no repayment.
No repayment is, and free, the absolute best prices.
You know, affordable housing is a big political thing this year with the election coming up. And obviously here in Virginia, we have some answers to that. But like we said at the very beginning of talking about this, the answers are varied depending on where you are, your situation, what kind of home you want, what you can afford, what you can't afford, and there's tons of questions and just as many different answers.
And it's great that we have so many resources here that you can have those conversations, get the answers that you need. To learn more about Virginia Housing Loans and Resources, visit virginiahousing.com/homebuyers. And for more information on other home buying resources, visit virginiahousing.com. Bill, so important to understand every aspect of home buying and really just talk about it. And it is an exciting time whether you're purchasing your first home or if it's your second, third, or any combination of those. Many folks are landlords, for instance. They may have several homes.
It's obviously complicated, but these are some folks that make it uncomplicated for you, and you got to learn how. Before we head to break, here's our latest conversation with our friend Beth Murphy from Bryant and Stratton College.
This segment is sponsored by Bryant and Stratton College.
Have you or someone you know been thinking about going back to college? Bryant and Stratton College has a fall semester starting and certainly has plenty of degrees that you may like. Richmond Market Director Beth Murphy joins me today to talk about their September 2024 semester and how Bryant and Stratton can help you choose the right program. Thank you for joining us.
Oh, thanks for having me, Amy.
So I wanted to talk to you about the new semester. It is starting, so what can folks expect?
Okay, it is starting, but you still have a couple of days where you can register. So if you are at all interested in starting for September, and Bryant and Stratton, we start a little bit later, so your kids are back to school now, and you maybe are saying, hey, I could have started, I should start. You can start, but I need you to call, come in. You'll meet with an admissions representative. We'll talk to a financial aid advisor. But now is the time if you want to start for September.
You spoke about financial aid. Is it still available for this semester?
It is still available. There's still federal funding as well as institutional grants. But again, I encourage you, if you're at all interested, to pick up the phone and make that appointment so you can get that financial aid that you need.
What should prospective students already have in their toolbox if they come in and they want to explore some of those potential programs?
Well, I think first of all, thinking about, okay, what does interest me and what does my schedule permit? You know, obviously all of us would love to say, I'm going to come in full time, I'm going to be a day student, but maybe we're working. And so let's be honest about what our schedule needs to look like. Maybe we're going to take 2 classes. You also want to make sure you bring in your physical ID, and if you have last year's taxes, that will help on the financial aid side.
We do have some graphics that we're going to pop up with some of the programs. Walk us through what you do have available.
So Bryant and Stratton College is a career college that's been around for 170 years. We offer certificates, diplomas, associate degrees, and bachelor's degrees, but only in high demand fields of study that are leading to those high demand jobs. So you'll see a lot of healthcare. You'll see the nursing, the medical assisting, coding. And you see nursing's a great example because we have a certificate in nurse aid, a diploma in nursing that can lead to an LPN, an associate degree in nursing, and these are all stackable. So you can take nursing all the way from a certificate through to your bachelor's degree, and the credentialing is stackable, and I think that's huge.
You mentioned that high demand careers, that's where you focus. Is that how Bryant and Stratton decides which programs to offer?
We never forget that we're a career college. You're not coming to us because you want to study more math. You want a career. And so we only offer programs of study that lead to high in-demand careers. And we look very specifically at the Richmond workforce, right? So we know that healthcare, tourism, hospitality, IT jobs are in demand, and that is why we offer those programs of study.
I know some folks out there are saying, sign me up. How can they learn more information about programs and then possibly sign up?
Definitely. I encourage you to visit our website. Also follow us on social media so you'll get a kind of a glimpse of our campus. You can call us, make an appointment, or even if you're driving down Hall Street, come and stop in and visit us. We would love to just talk to you about your aspirations and give you a tour of the campus.
You want to get everyone on the right career path.
That's right.
Thank you so much, Beth, for coming in. Bryant and Stratton College is enrolling now through Friday, September 13th. The campus is located at 8141 Hall Street Road in North Chester,
Chesterfield. For more information, give them a call at 888-839-1718 or visit the website bryantstratton.edu. Connect on social media too. And stay with us. We'll be right back with more Virginia This Morning.
We love checking in with you and everywhere you are. It's always great to see the fun and exciting things that you've been up to with your friends and family.
So please continue to send those to us so that we can share them here every morning here on Virginia This Morning. So what do we have today, Bill?
Let's get going. Daryl Powell checked in with us from Virginia Beach. Check out the photo of the Virginia Beach oceanfront nowadays.
Now the oceanfront is calling my name.
Wow.
Got to make a quick trip down there for a weekend coming up.
Massive buildings right at the beach.
And our friend Pamela Kinney is working on a new book. This one is based in Harpers Ferry, West Virginia. She and her husband took a trip out there and walked part of the Appalachian Trail for some inspiration. Beautiful part of the country there. Sometimes when I'm going home to near Pittsburgh, I take the train, we go through there. It is absolutely a gorgeous scene.
And a historic place too.
Yeah.
So writers get to go to places that they're going to write a book about.
Yeah.
We should write a book about maybe Tahiti.
Sure. You know, also going to the Great Wall of China is on my bucket list. I think that we need to do this.
We'll work on that book. Boss, we may need some help with that.
Yeah.
All right, now it's time for you to shine and be part of our Everywhere You Are segment.
Please send us your videos, pictures, your comments to our Virginia This Morning Facebook or Instagram page, or you can email us at virginiathismorning@wtvr.com. Well, of course, today's a special day here at CBS 6. The If You Give a Child a Book campaign is underway, presented by the Scripps Howard Fund as part of our parent company, the E.W. Scripps Company. We know reading can really transcend a child's imagination, and our friends at Renewal by Anderson want to help get books into the hands of children in and around Central Virginia. Here's my recent conversation with one of their representatives.
This segment is sponsored by Renewal by Anderson.
Many of our business partners understand the importance of giving back to the community. Renewal by Anderson is one of them. They are proud to be involved in supporting literacy in our local schools. Joining us this morning to talk about this is Lucy O'Shields from Renewal by Anderson. Good morning, Lucy.
Good morning.
So talk to me about this initiative. What is it?
Well, we wanted to partner with this organization so that we could give back to the community and make sure really that children have books in their hand, right? We are truly difference makers in our community, and this spoke to us immediately.
Why does Renewal by Anderson make that commitment to the community by giving back?
Well, it's not just through our actions that we really judge ourselves, but it's the why behind our actions. And it's because, like I said, we're difference makers. We want to truly make a difference, not only for our homeowners, but our families and also our community. So we strive to do this in every interaction, every month, and this is just a perfect opportunity for us.
Tell us about the CARES program specifically.
Absolutely. So our CARES program is something that we embody in every action. So whether it's our teammates going out in the community and giving to others, or it's within our families making sure that we're showing up and being our best selves. We support each other. We're partnering with local all the time, and that's really important to us. When we find local organizations that are going to uplift our community and give someone a chance, we are there. We are on it. We want to be that difference maker.
How does CARES and just getting involved in the community, how does that impact your company culture and just, you know, how you are known across the region?
Absolutely. It's so impactful, and I couldn't say anything more than people want to work for people who help others, right? Yeah. So it makes you feel good. It's that feel-good opportunity to make sure that your teammate and yourself are really giving back. And at the end of the day, you know that it's not just a job. it's something that you're able to take home and say to your family, I really get to do this for not only us, but our community today. And it really is that feel-good moment.
And the youngest members of our community are in the schools. Why literacy? Why get involved in that, especially as we're kicking off the school year?
Right. So there's a couple of layers. For a couple of years, we've been partnering with schools in our local town, so specifically a couple of Henrico schools. And we've done really well with providing certain school supplies and partnering with the administrative staff in order to give back to those schools. When this was presented as an opportunity, this is much larger, community impact. And in addition to that, our CEO and owner, Paige Ewell, for years has been involved in giving back to the community. And one of the things that he loved was reading to children in elementary schools, giving back, packing book bags. We've done different things throughout the years with different charity organizations, and this is just a perfect partnership for exactly what we're looking for.
Well, it is truly the gift that keeps on giving. You invest in those kids, and then they become more active in our communities, and it really just makes it such a beautiful place. Thank you for coming in.
Of course.
Thank you for sharing what Renewal by Anderson is doing. We really loved spending time with you today.
Thank you.
If you want to help out this worthy cause, you can visit our station website at wtvr.com/giveabook. Virginia This Morning returns right after this.
This segment is sponsored by Serenity Saints.
Serenity First Hospice offers a unique care experience for all of their patients. Our friend Debbie Johnston, founder and CEO of Serenity First, joins us along with Draven Black, Director of Clinical Services, to share more. Great to have everybody on. Good to see y'all.
Thank you.
Draven, we're going to get to you in just a moment and find out all about you, but we've got some big news, some exciting news for Serenity First. Tell us about a new location.
We are starting our Tappahannock office, and we picked there because it's kind of an underserved market, and people are very excited we're coming because I think they only have one other hospice there, raring to go, have hired some nurses, want to hire some more nurses. So anybody out there in Tappahannock that wants to work with us, stop by our office. It's on the boulevard. And we're really excited about it.
And it's at the Revel.
Yes,
so there's that.
That's right.
So
Getting close, Bill. Getting close.
Not a bad thing. All right, so that's very exciting. Congratulations.
Thank you.
And you are looking for folks.
Yes, we are.
Well, you found a good one here.
Yes, we did.
Draven and I were talking before the cameras came on. You've been a nurse. You're not a rookie, that's for sure.
Yes, sir.
You've been doing it. And where you were and what you did is very different from the nursing you're doing now. What brought you to hospice?
Yes. And so as I mentioned to you before, Bill, I spent many years in behavioral health in various different roles there. And the main reason I did that for so long is because I like to focus my career on the underserved. And what Debbie mentioned before about underserved populations, I found that hospice was underserved for different reasons. And I think perhaps the most popular reason why hospice patients are underserved is because there's so many negative connotations that go with hospice, and a lot of people don't understand what hospice is and what it isn't. So part of our job and our challenge is to educate the public on what hospice is and what it does, and kind of dispel some of the myths associated with the word hospice. Because as we stated before, when people mention the word hospice, there's a whole lot of things that go along with that word, and some of it's accurate, most of it is not.
I'm president of the Debbie Johnston fan club, so I'm going to ask you how you like working with this lady and with Serenity First.
Oh, it's fantastic. We have a very, very special culture. I've done nursing, as I said, more than 20 years and worked in a lot of organizations, some very, very large organizations, and I've never worked with a company or an organization that has this culture. It's a very helping culture. Everyone on the team is always so willing to help one another because this is very difficult work, and sometimes we have patients and families that are in very difficult positions on top of dealing with the imminent loss of a loved one. So it's a very difficult landscape to traverse. We all pull together and as a team and ensure the best outcomes for each patient and their families.
You know, Draven, anybody who's worked for any kind of company that has any size to it at all, one thing you always comes true is whatever's going on at the top does come down to the folks below. So if you've got a caring, great leader, then obviously that's going to work its way through. Top's kind of not so good, then it goes down. And you mentioned that, and let's talk a little bit about the advice for patients, because you said something when you first started talking, what hospice is and what it isn't.
Yes.
Fill those blanks for us.
Yeah, so a lot of people have a perception that hospice is the end and that there is no hope to be had. In fact, that's not the case. You know, I like to think about life as a plane ride. You know, we all have to jump out of the plane at some point, but you think of hospice as the parachute. It's not going to stop you from hitting the ground, but it certainly softens the landing. And that preserves, you know, the patient's comfort and certainly preserves the patient's dignity as well. And so when that mission is accomplished, then our focus, you know, turns towards the surviving family. And we continue to support them for quite some time after their loved one has passed. And that is very gratifying work, especially when we receive calls and personalized written letters to explain, you know, to express their gratitude about the services that they received, you know. And sometimes families are very difficult during that high stress time, but we find that those that are more struggling more with that process at the end, once the smoke settles and clears a bit, they're the most appreciative.
Yeah, and they remember you and they remember her. We're out of time. Congratulations on Tappahannock. If you're a nurse and you live in Essex County or any of those counties around Tappahannock, get in touch with Serenity First. You're looking for great people.
Thank you.
All righty. Folks, Serenity First Hospice is located now at their current location, which they're staying there, 4915 Fitzhugh Avenue in Richmond. For more information, give them a call at 804-562-5777 or visit the website serenityfirsthospice.com. Connect with them on social media as well.
Everybody, happy Wednesday and welcome back. Everyone is welcome at the table. That's the motto for Tablespoons Bakery. This nonprofit bakery provides job training and supports employment for people with developmental disabilities. Joining me this morning is Elizabeth Redford, the founder and executive director, along with Shelley Lance, team member extraordinaire at the bakery. Thank you both for being here today.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you for having us.
You are going to be making some pimento cheese today, but I have to do it because you were showing me your favorite dance.
Yes.
So let's get our kitchen dance going on, because I understand that you like to dance when you're in the kitchen, right?
It makes the food taste better.
I think so too, right? The happy energy, right?
Yes.
So we're gonna do what? The H-O-T-T-O-G-O. Yes, hot to go.
Yes.
So we have a lot of fun here. And tell me, why do you like pimento cheese? What do you like about pimento cheese?
About it?
I don't know.
I know we've chatted a little bit with your mom. You have this a lot of like family gatherings.
We do.
So I think it reminds you maybe of your family, which is always a fun thing.
Absolutely. And it's really easy to make too.
Very easy to make. Only a few simple ingredients, and even the pimentos, you can source those pre-diced now. So just grab a little jar, 4 ounces of, that's exactly what you need, and it's already diced for you.
So it's really just grab and mix and eat, which is the best part of it, right?
Yes.
Well, let's get started here and show everybody, because we want to make sure that we have time to do some quality control at the end. And I know, Shelley, you're going to sign up for that part too, right?
Absolutely. That's Shelley's favorite part with everything, even with the cookies we make too. She's got to taste test everything for us. All right, Shell, so what are we going to start with first? 2 cups of
shredded extra sharp
cheddar cheese.
Yum.
We bought it already shredded. You can shred it yourself. I'm not sure that it really makes that big of a difference flavor-wise. It's just easier.
And if you're already doing the dancing, you're already adding that great fun flavor to it. So
Absolutely.
Save yourself some time and buy it shredded already, right?
Absolutely. So I'm gonna just dump this guy in, and then Shell, what are we gonna get next?
8-ounce cream cheese.
Softened.
There we
So
go.
we're gonna dump this in as well.
Already looking good. Cream cheese and cheddar cheese. Yeah, that's a fabulous recipe.
And then of course, this is I think the star of the show. This is the Duke's Mayo.
Of course.
Right? This is Virginia.
We're in Duke's Mayo country right here.
So how much of the Duke's are we adding, Shell?
1/2 cup mayo.
So that will give that nice, rich, creamy texture.
And then we're all just putting it into the stand mixer too. How simple is that?
So
you don't even have to
simple.
do the work. You just put it in there and then you're only minutes to enjoying it. What's coming up next, Shelly?
And the next is 4-ounce jar of diced pimento dry and patty well.
Yeah, so you can get some of that extra moisture out if you're worried about it getting too wet, but we've already strained it a bit, so we'll dump this in.
Very
Some
nice.
folks also like to add jalapenos.
Oh, just to add a little kick to it, which is always great.
Yes.
Oh, and here's some spices that we have. What do we have
Shell,
here?
It's our first one.
We got 1/4 teaspoon garlic powder.
Beautiful, that's that one.
That's that one.
Drop it in the hatch. And then we've also got 1/4 teaspoon of onion powder.
That's this one, correct?
That is, thank you. You want me to
There you go, Shelly.
scoop it on in?
This is a total team effort. This is a fun recipe to do with a group of your close friends. Everybody can have something and just add it to it, add their little bit of love and seasoning to it.
Absolutely. And the young adults at our bakery help us whip this together. We do a number of box lunch offerings for different corporate groups. So folks can order that from our bakery and it invests in all of the programming that we're
Fabulous. You get to enjoy the fruits of their labor.
Absolutely.
And this is the black pepper.
Yes, and this is 1/8 teaspoon black
Very nice.
pepper.
So we put it all in there and then
dumped it in.
There you
Start
go.
on a low speed so it doesn't fly all over us.
That would make it a different kind of TV show today.
And we just blend it together.
About how long do you blend it together?
Just a few minutes. I'd say about 3 minutes, sort of working at a low speed and then cranking up to about a medium speed, just until it's fully incorporated.
Fantastic.
And so we let that keep doing its thing, and then we would pull it out, and it looks so beautiful. Such a pretty color.
And what do you like to eat with your pimento cheese? I see a couple different options here.
Crackers.
You like some crackers?
So we've got a couple of crackers. I will say Southern Living is very particular. They always say you can only have pimento cheese with a saltine. But other folks are a little bit more open-minded.
Yeah.
For our box lunches, we actually like to put them on tortilla rolls, and we call this Southern-style sushi.
Love
which
it.
is a fun
Southern-style
option for
sushi.
folks. But yeah, Shell, you want to dig right in?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then we're going to go to break right now, and then I'm going to dig right in, and I think Bill's going to do it too. We'll do that right after the break. Oh, Elizabeth and Shelly are going to hang out in the kitchen as we go to break. Mr. B can't wait to get on over here, try some of that pimento cheese. But in the meantime, if you want more information on Tablespoon's Bakery and the services they provide, visit virginiathismorning.com. Okay, now, Mr. B, it's your turn to talk. I'm sending it over to you.
I've been waiting over here because I need to get over there. All right, folks, you have a chance to help deserving area school kids receive books, especially now at the beginning of the new school year. To donate to the Scripps Howard Funds If You Give a Child a Book campaign, visit let me take that away. Visit ifyougiveabook.com. There we go. Now, before we head to break, we're going to send it out to Kristen Lors, who is live on location at the Richmond Public Library East End branch. She wants to quickly introduce us to a special guest they have at the library today.
Yes, good morning, Bill. Finally, he made it. Ripple, the river otter, is here. You may have noticed heavier than usual traffic. He was swimming up the James River. He made it. His favorite things to do are read and dance, and now eat ice cream, because all month long it's library. Sign up for a card this month, all September long, and when you do, he's going to give you this cool bookmark, and you get a free scoop at Gelati Celesti. Thank you so much, Ripple, for joining us. We'll see you on the other side of this break.
Earlier in the show, we gave you the phrase piece of cake. You probably know what it means, but let's find out where that comes from. All right, in the 1800s, cake was a common prize at rural fairs in America. So if you won the competition and did it easily, that was a piece of cake. And that's where that comes from. So, Amy, no cake for you today.
I still think the sentiment was on the mark.
Yeah, it was.
You know, because it was something special, it was a gift, but he still considers it a loss.
Yes.
Tough professor here,
You
Bill.
think it was, but thinking ain't going to get it done. It wasn't. But Shelley was, and so you ready? Can I have some?
Yeah,
of this now?
she saved some
She's
for
already
us.
had a few crackers.
Oh,
I
did
did.
you already do a cracker?
Well, this was for me, but you can
but thank
have
you
it
for doing
we
that
share.
for me. I love this. All right, so are you ready? All right, here we go.
It's really good.
Whoa.
Delicious.
Oh.
I want to try some too.
Get back in there.
Oh, I get in there.
Yeah.
And Bill was telling us earlier that he has pimento cheese like almost every day.
Every
so
day.
you're an expert.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You need to have some of the southern sushi there. The roll.
So we call this Southern style sushi. It's just on a roll up. So it makes it easy
pimento
to
cheese
eat.
on a roll-up.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
But it's cut like sushi.
Yeah, that's what it looks like in the
Perfect
box.
is that?
You knew sushi like I knew. Anyway, it's great. Now you got to try it like I do it. I put it in celery every once in a while.
Oh, yum.
Okay.
And get that little bit of an added crunch there, too.
Thank you, Elizabeth.
It was great to have you guys here today.
Shelley Lance doing the thing for us today with some homemade pimento cheese right here on Virginia this morning.
We thank you for being here. We thank all of you for being with us, too. We're back tomorrow, 8:56 a.m. Have a great Wednesday, everybody. We'll see you on Thursday. Bye.
More.
Yes.